Your 401k might be at risk. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down the executive order that most people just breeze by. In August 2025, an executive order was put out by the White House democratizing access to alternative assets for 401k investors. Now, why is this important? This gives 401ks access to private credit, private equity, and then all of a sudden, in 2026, we have a private company, SpaceX, where the general public now gets access to. So what you're going to start to see is you're going to start to see 401ks being redirected into private credit, private equity. But here's the issue that I see. I like to play things safe. I don't play Russian roulette with my money. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm trying to educate you on how to see things because we're in the era of no more blind leadership. It's about sovereignty of your wealth. So all I'm doing is doing this for educational purposes only so you can use a different lens. Because I just got a call recently and somebody so unlikely that doesn't do anything with investing asked me, should I get into SpaceX IPO? And that's a great signal for you that we could be reaching a top. I think Robert Kiyosaki said this. If he's in the line at the grocery store and somebody starts talking about getting rich in real estate, the cashier clerk, he's like, time to start selling. Everybody's talking about SpaceX IPO. So often this means we're forming a massive bubble. But there's some numbers that give you the clear indicators that a massive bubble is forming. The Warren Buffett indicator is overvalued by 230%. Let me give you some facts here. So that means that our stock market's at 69 trillion, our gross domestic product's at about 36 trillion. So our country produces about 36 trillion, but the stock market's at 69 trillion? Those are the companies that produce GDP. So that makes 0 sense. So the stock market makes 0 sense to be as high as it is, but it's being controlled by 7, maybe a little bit, couple more AI companies that are all feeding each other. If you really look at the overall health of the stock market, it's all concentrated in AI companies. A lot of companies are really struggling in the stock market. So now they're going to start to pull your 401ks into these. But I want to take you back to some familiar times. So March 24th, 2000, the dot-com bubble. The GDP to stock was about 134%, almost half of what it is now. Then October 12th, 2007 was the next collapse. The GDP to stock was about 104%. But remember what happened in late 1990s? President Clinton created subprime mortgages that pushed everybody into housing. Everybody was getting rich with housing. 2007, everything came collapsing down. And who became wealthier? Not the middle class. The middle class got wrecked. Their 401ks got destroyed. And the big companies monopolized the real estate. They got bailed out. The banks got bailed out. The middle class got rocked. So they printed a ton of money in a low interest rate environment. And then a whole nother market was created. A whole nother bubble, the private credit markets, which we're experiencing right now. The private credit markets are non-bank financial institutions, and a lot of these tech companies are funded by private credit markets, which with interest rates going up, inflation going up, is causing massive stress on these